niche of rental investing within the world of investing is heavily dominated by men. I talk about this a ton in my TikToks and in my other videos, but I think it's so important for you to realize, especially if you're a woman or a female getting into rental investing or interested in growing your wealth and retiring early, that you kind of have an idea of some of the hardships you might experience. So the first one you might experience is that people want to make sure that you have your husband's approval. So there are so many women out there who are interested in real estate investing and their spouse really isn't. And so I find it so important that you do all the research that you can so you can stand up for yourself and so you can ask the hard questions. That'll dive into our second step, but you don't need your husband's approval if he's not too interested in rental investing. In fact, I really believe any sort of investing should be a teamwork situation. Your budget, your investing, everything should be a teamwork situation. So if you're out there doing this on your own, you don't need a man, okay? Second, for some reason, a lot of men think that women don't know what investing is. Now, I will say, there are a lot of women, but there are a lot of men who have no idea what your Roth IRA is, what a 401k is, what mutual funds are, and honestly, that's okay. We aren't taught it in school. But there are a lot of people who think women have no idea what any of that stuff is. And we do, because honestly, men and women can both equally learn the same things. And it's just that a lot of times women put the burden or the need for investing onto the man. Now, I definitely believe that in the second hardship that there are lots of men who won't be deep diving, asking you all the questions because they don't think that you understand it. So definitely do your research, as I said before, and make sure you stand up for yourself, and so that you can prove your knowledge and prove that you are a good woman rental investor. So the third problem with rental investing as a woman is that there just aren't a lot of peers, not a lot of people to network with, not a lot of mentors to be able to connect with, and to be able to get experience and information from. Now, what I will say, there are so many other women getting into rental investing. You just have to find them. So you can find them through seminars in your area. You can find them through meetups in your area. Also, there are a lot of Facebook groups with women and especially new beginners that you can learn from. So you just have to do a little bit of research. I definitely believe in the next 5 to 10 years, a lot more women are going to become rental investors. But for right now, still a little bit hard to find other women out there. Stemming off that one, the fourth hardship is that there just aren't a lot of mentors. So having a mentor in rental investing is actually really popular. A mentor would be someone who is either has grown a very big portfolio, or someone who has done it, has lots of properties, and who kind of knows your area, knows the things to do, things to avoid. Unfortunately, it'd be nice to have a lot of women mentors, but because rental investing has gone from the shift of the wealthy to being available for kind of everyday people, there just aren't a lot of women doing it. Everywhere I see, they're just men. Everyone I talk to, they're all men who are into rental investing. And in my area, I've yet to find one woman who is a rental investor and who is someone that I could look up to. So that's another hardship that you might encounter, is that there just aren't a lot of women to be able to strive to be or to look up to. And then lastly, another hardship you may experience, and this may be something, especially if you're single or if your spouse isn't really on board, is that family and friends really just won't understand. It's amazing how many friends and how many family members that I personally have talked to, especially having done this blog for so long now and talking to so many people about rental investing, having this passion, who still look at me and they just don't understand the why. They don't understand how much goes into this, the research, the money, and they don't really understand the concept of financial freedom. It's just so common for men to talk about growing wealth, investing, taking risks, because women don't take risks, right? So it's something to also be aware of that people just may not understand. And honestly, that's kind of how it is with a lot of stuff. So just be aware that you might have to overcome that hurdle or just kind of ignore it until your portfolio grows, and then you become an early retiree at 40 and everyone starts looking at you like, what? So hopefully these few tips are helpful for you to know what to expect going forward as a female rental investor. I'm telling you, rental investing is an amazing way to grow wealth, to grow generational wealth, and to be able to retire early. But there are some hardships that you might have to experience as a woman. Thanks for watching.